Welcome back, everybody. It is time for another basic ass reaction. These are the reactions that we do live on Twitch. Hello, Twitch chat. No crazy breakdowns or anything usually, as opposed to other reactions on my channel where we talk about gear and production. These are just live in the moment. We're checking out new songs and videos just to enjoy new music. And if you're watching on YouTube later and you want to join us for these live things, you can go to twitch.tv/TankTheTech. We do reactions every now and then. We do stories and music news and all that good stuff. But anyways, let's get into this one because I'm like a week late to this because I haven't streamed in a week or done content in a couple weeks. I've had a lot of personal stuff going on at home. Not going to get into it here. But today, we're going to be checking out the latest music video from Slaughter To Prevail. And I actually meant to do this sooner, or in a perfect world, I would have done it sooner because it came out about a week ago. And then their guitar player, Jack, actually sent me a DM on Instagram asking me to check this out. And I was like, oh yeah, I probably should do that, huh? And that's kind of my whole point of my YouTube channel is checking out music and talking about music news and stuff. But this is their latest single that just was released on April 23rd, 2025. It is called Russian Grizzly in America. And I saw some people in chat before we started filming saying that the title was like kind of cringy or whatever. But for me, the first thing that I thought of was like An American Werewolf in London or Paris. To me, that's what that whole name is a take on. So I thought it was kind of funny. But this music video also came out with an announcement. Their highly anticipated new album is going to be released on July 18th, 2025, a few months from now. It will be called Grizzly. That'll be coming out from Sumerian Records, I believe. Hold on, I should probably check that really quick.
10 seconds later.
Okay, yeah, definitely Sumerian. I didn't know what was going on there. I know at one point there was some drama years ago. I didn't know if they switched labels. Just haven't really been in the loop. But some of the songs on this track listing are songs that we've heard already, which is not an uncommon thing for the music industry. You get singles, then you get an album. There's a couple features on here. One with Ronnie Radke, one with Baby Metal. Also, it should be noted that that song with Baby Metal, song 3, was also listed on the track listing for the Baby Metal album as well. But we have already heard Viking, Bailet, Conflict, Kid of Darkness, and 1984. Wow, I wasn't expecting to see 1984 on a new album. I thought that was going to be a standalone because, God, that's a couple years old now at some point, isn't it? Which, great song, in my opinion. But there's a lot of new ones on here, especially this one. And according to the track listing, this song that we're going to check out is the second on the album. So I got to imagine that this is like, I guess what I'm trying to say is when bands are thinking out track lists, they usually put the pretty powerful stuff or catchy stuff at the front. So I imagine this is going to be one they're pushing pretty hard. But like always, if anybody wants to keep up with everything that's going on with the band, their tour dates, their social medias, the links to pre-order the album, I'll throw all of those in the description of this video. But let's just jump into this one, man. I'm kind of stoked to check this out. Slaughter To Prevail, Russian Grizzly in America. What the fuck? It's gonna be fucking beautiful. Is that like, oh, I think that's animatronic. At first I didn't know if that was like CGI or something. That looks like animatronic, like an actual big costume. That's amazing. It's like, it looks kind of real, but it's also like kind of comical at the same time. And it looks like they're just filming on the street. So I wonder if people were legitimately like confused. Oh my God, the reverb on that snare, dude. Yes, Saint Anger snare. Oh. All right, before we go any further, I'm just going to take a wild stab at production guess there because that effect on the snare, like all that big Saint Anger sound, was only on the quarter notes, not on like the eighths or anything like that. I bet that's just for the effect on that part. Kind of like when like industrial metal bands like Fear Factory do that stuff, or when they hit the snare, it sounds like they're hitting a beer keg somewhere else. It's probably that. So I bet the rest of the song for the most part will probably be normal snare tones because the tones that they get for Yevgeny's drums on their tracks are usually like really good. So let's go. just eating an Uncrustable? Yo! Is it fucking Alexander Volkov? How the fuck do those two know each other? I mean, I don't want to be just like, say they're both Russian so it makes sense, but like, is that the connection? That's wild. For anybody that doesn't know, Alexander Volkov, absolutely awesome MMA fighter, currently in the UFC. I don't know where he's ranked, but I'm pretty sure he's top 3 in the heavyweight division right now. And I know he's fought in other leagues and won titles and stuff too. So, dude, he's a monster. You can't see it from this shot, but I'm pretty sure he's like close to 2 meters tall. He's got to be at least 6'6", maybe 6'7". That's fucking crazy. Oh, they filmed at the Whiskey. Nice. Dude, I'm so happy right now because I said going into this based on like how it looked and how it sounded and stuff. Usually with Slaughter to Prevail, we get very more serious, kind of brutal. I mean, it's still brutal, let's be honest here, but like it's usually more serious. Let's look back to like Baba Yaga, Conflict, Kid of Darkness, all that stuff. Like they're doing like, excuse my Nick Nocturnal reference here, but they're doing fun metal things in this video. I gotta be honest, I've been paying attention to the video more than the actual song at this point because there's so much funny stuff going on, but I'm loving the riffs in this. Like I've said a million times, I love when Slaughter is leaning away from traditional deathcore and doing more slam riffs and stuff. Like I absolutely love it. Yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. A 2.5 pound weight. Hey, Guts! Not Alex's dog, like Guts, like the Black Swordsman. Speaking of, the last time we did a reaction to Slaughter to Prevail, I believe was Bailet. And I didn't get any of it because I had never watched or read Berserk. And I told you guys I was going to. As of filming this, since the last time, I've watched every anime adaptation of Berserk. And I have read the entire manga series now. Up until the point where before the new one started. So I get everything now. So... And I will say it's one of the greatest pieces of fucking art, like work, literature, whatever you want to call it, I've ever read. Now, I understand why everybody's so diehard about it. Let's keep going. The highs on the vocals in this chorus are cool, too. Again, getting a lot more of those with Alex lately. Oh, cool change. What a... What a great beatdown riff, dude. Those guitar tones are so brutal, too. What was that? Fuck, dude. I don't even know what to say right now, dude. Dude, like, it's kind of crazy to me because normally when it comes to Slaughter to Prevail's music, especially in the reaction scene, let's be honest, people are usually just losing their minds and going apeshit about the actual music and the vocals and stuff like that. But for this specific one, like, I was just so focused on what was going on in the video. Like, that was like so entertaining. Production-wise in the music, I think there would be other times where I'd probably like maybe complain or not prefer a snare sound like that. But for this song, I feel like it kind of worked pretty well. Like, it did give me hints of like industrial metal kind of vibes, which I love industrial metal. But in terms of a lot of the other stuff that we got going on, I mean, it's Slaughter to Prevail. And as I've said in other videos, I feel like the evolution of this band, like if you look at like some of their EPs and stuff from quite a few years back, it is more of your traditional deathcore with way more blast beats and way more like breakdowns and crazy stuff. And now they're just, I don't know, man. Like they're becoming more like a slam and beatdown band. And I like when they're doing this. Like I like that they're not just heavily relying on the deathcore tropes for the most part. We're also getting a lot of different vocal layering from Alex lately. Everybody's always focused on how like brutal his lows are, which they are, don't get me wrong, but we've had a lot of highs, especially in the chorus, in the layering, which is really, really cool, man. Like, I really like what this band is doing the last few years, dude. They're not sticking to one lane, and they're trying a lot of different things, which is really cool. I mean, we had symphonic stuff and Bailet, and I'm enjoying it, dude. I know it's not everybody's thing. I saw some people in chat that are saying they just can't get into STP, and then like, that's totally cool. Like, we all like different things, but for me, I've really enjoyed every release they've had. And for this one, for me, it's really cool to just see them like having fun. Like, I wonder if they're going to bring that bear costume on tour, have like their crew dress up in it. Kind of like how like Rob Zombie and Gwar and like when they do all the costumes and props, that'd be hilarious, dude. I wonder which crew guy would get that job. Like, hey, you're going to dress up as the bear today and just stomp around on stage. I would do it. You wouldn't even have to pay me. It'd be hilarious. But anyways, yeah, I enjoyed it. And as a reminder, once again, if you like what you hear, or if you're already, into the band and you're just not following them, I'll have the links to all their social media, the pre-order for their album Grizzly, which comes out July 18th from Sumerian Records, tour dates, stuff like that in the description of this video. So yeah, go show the band some support. But that's going to do it for this one. So chat, to everybody that was here, thank you for being here live on Twitch. I appreciate it. Once again, to everybody on YouTube watching later, if you want to join, you can go to twitch.tv/TankTheTech. I'm also on a ton of different social media. It's been a while since we filmed, sorry. And doing this live, I can't really edit that out. I'm also on a ton of different social media. @TankTheTech is my handle on just about everything. But until next time, wherever you are in the world, be safe, be kind to each other. I love you all, and I will see you very soon.